guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Evie, and today I am going to be building one more house in Adopt Me, and this is going to be the very last house. And by the way, I'm not going to be trading this house at all. And also, this is going to be a speed build. Now, so you guys might be wondering, Evie, why are you doing a tiny house? You already did a tiny house. Well, I'm only using a tiny house for the outside because I want to use an expensive house, but when you look on the inside, though, wait for it, it's actually a glitch build. Yes, I'm going to be doing a glitch build. Now, I'm just saying, this glitch build may not be the best because I'm not that used to doing glitch builds, but I'm going to try my best, though, like, my very hardest. So, yeah. And also, the theme of this house is going to be a koala house because this was recommended by a fan. Basically, they wanted me to do like a koala themed house, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I also have a koala right here, so yeah. Anyways, now I'm gonna now start building the house now, and this is also gonna be a speed build too. So yeah. Hey guys, so this is Future Evie speaking, and I guess I decided to kind of like talk a little bit since, well, I remember in like my first speed build, I guess things kind of got like a little boring because like I wasn't really like talking or really like saying anything, so yeah. So I decided to like maybe speak a bit. So I don't know why, but like I kind of started trade Adopt Me like Bloxburg, cause like I build on Bloxburg like a lot. Okay, well I only made like one house because well I'm gonna soon make a video about like a new tour of my new house that I built in Bloxburg. But yeah. And yeah, so overall I was just making like a mini floor plan, I guess. It was like really basic. It was like a really basic floor plan though. Maybe like I might make a video where like I maybe I maybe could like recreate it on Bloxburg. Maybe I could like maybe try that. And of course this isn't Bloxburg, so I did struggle a lot. So yeah, especially with like the door, but yeah. And then sometime later, when I was in the middle of building, my mom started calling me, so I kind of had to leave for
The next day.
Okay, so then it's the next day, and I start to continue build again, and I was still struggling with the door problem. So to kind of help out a bit, I'm just gonna like completely skip this part. Okay, so I gave up. So because I gave up, I decided to just use an open arch instead, which means literally anyone can break into your house. But yeah, so as I started building, I wanted to like make the walls a little shorter, cause I kind of thought it would be like a little bit weird if they weren't like short enough. So yeah. Then I started to like do like some pretty basic stuff, I guess, and then continued on with the outside. So as soon as I finished the floor plan, I decided to go on with doing the floors, and this took me like a really long time. Like this took me literally forever just to like place the floors down, like literally. And I was literally using the wrong panel, and there was like apparently a floor panel in Adopt Me, and I was literally using, I'm pretty sure, a wall one. So yeah, and that's why it took me like such a long time just like figure out how to like put the floor down, honestly. So yeah, and this took me like a really long time, like a really long time. So yeah, and I think I'm just gonna skip to the part once I finally actually like figure out how to put the floor on. Okay guys, so I finally got to the part where I was able to figure out how to add floors. I was using the floor panel thingy, and I was kind of able to figure out how to add it. Of course, I'm still trying to get a little used to the controls in Adopt Me, honestly, because the controls in Bloxburg are like way easier than the controls in Adopt Me, honestly. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna like maybe stop talking for now, and then like start talking like a little later. So yeah, and I'm gonna speed things up even more. Okay guys, so in the middle when I was building, I just got like the best idea ever. On the roof, I decided to add like koala ears on it, and I thought it would be like a really cute idea. So yeah. And so I went ahead and decided to make koala eels on top of the roof, and it was looking so cute so far, honestly, like literally like stop. And then I kind of had to like fix a few things up, and okay, I don't mind that I accidentally deleted that, but I was able to undo that, so yeah. But then that's when I kind of later on realized that there was like a gigantic like hole that the roof is not covering up, so I had to make the roof like even larger, and then also like make the white part even larger too, and also had to make the eels like even bigger. So yeah. And then like honestly, I think the eels were looking really good, and the final result for them were actually like so good. Like it looked really good. So yeah. And okay, yeah, the final result was right there, but I kind of okay, yeah, that's the final result right there, and it looks so good. I was just looking on the inside to make sure nothing's like there, but yeah. Okay, so I finally finished doing the outside for the windows, and I think it looks really good, but spoiler alert, let's just say I never added any windows on the inside, but trust, it still looked good though. Even without windows, it still looked good. I mean, this isn't Bloxburg, so I wasn't really able to do much about it. And then I was trying to add lights on the inside, but like I really struggled so much trying to do that. I don't know why, but like I kind of just did for some reason. So in the middle, when I was building the bedroom, I then had this like idea where like I should maybe like build also like a like gamer like spot, like a PC spot, and like where you can play games, I guess, on those. So yeah, and I decided to do that, and you guys see what I mean in like just a few moments. So yeah, and basically, while I was building it, I think it looked pretty cool at the end. So yeah. Okay, so this is the end result of the PC gaming station. I know you guys only probably saw a second of it, but this is what it looks like on the side on the left. So yeah, next I'm gonna start doing the living room, and by the time when I got to the living room, I became literally so broke. Like I was literally like starting to become like really broke because like I had like 3,000 only, and I started this video off with 5,000. So a lot of the stuff that I started using was actually really cheap stuff because like I was starting to kind of like go a little low on a budget. So yeah, yeah. So anyways, when I was like coloring it in, I like used pretty cheap furniture, and I was like using green because I searched up where koalas live, and they live in jungles, and well yeah, so I kind of want to add some green in it because like jungles are well like green, you know. So yeah, and yeah, and I thought it looked pretty cool at the end. Okay guys, so now that I finished doing the living room, I think it was time for me to do a room that I have been avoiding, but I kind of have to now do it, and I'm gonna be doing the bathroom. Now the reason why I was avoiding doing the bathroom was because I didn't know like how to build it, and like I felt like I wouldn't really have a lot of room, but I was able to work with it anyways because the wall that I put on the for the bedroom, I ended up just moving it to the other side, which kind of made a room. But then another problem that I had was that it was like gonna be an arch opening instead of like a door, because like I don't know how to add a door. Like I don't know how to add a door on like a wall panel. Like I don't know how to do that. But spoiler alert, I was actually able to figure out a way because I was like, you know what, you need privacy. So I had this idea where I used a different arch, and then with that arch I went ahead and added a door. Now some of you guys might be like, well Evie, you couldn't just do that for like the entryway too, but I didn't want to because like I felt like it would kind of like ruin the house a little bit, and like the house would look like messed up if I did it. So I decided to like not like do anything to the entryway and decided to just keep the door the same. Okay guys, so sometime later I got this like message where like a pink cat vanity like got sent to like my house, so I decided to like check it out, and like I got like 3 sent to me for like some weird reason. So after that I kind of just decided to like continue building and like just ignore if I get the message again. So yeah. Okay, so after that, I decided to start working on the kitchen. I wasn't really avoid the kitchen. I just wanted to do it a little bit later because I kind of had like a small plan for it, I guess. But yeah, so when I was doing the kitchen, I started using stuff that like I already had in my storage because I was really running low on money. Like I only had 2,000 left, and I knew that wouldn't be enough to like finish everything else. Plus, I had to do the entryway still, and I also had to do the backyard too. Like not the backyard, I meant like the outside. So yeah, and I kind of and like the entryway, I'm not really sure what to add though. But yeah, anyways, so I decided to make the kitchen green, and after I made the kitchen green, it started reminding me a lot like my first speed build. Like the kitchen looked a lot like my first speed build, only like a little different because I used different cabinets, I think. But yeah. So sometime later, after finishing the kitchen slash dining room, I decided to then work on the entryway. I decided to add like a lamp and kind of like changed it the size a bit. But yeah, and I think it looked really cute. And then these coat hangers, they reminded me a lot like the ones in Bloxburg. Like, is Atomic Copy in Bloxburg or something? But yeah, anyways. Okay, yeah, don't mind what I just bought back though. Basically, when I was doing this, my sister Ellie came, and I was like, dude, that like the Age-O-Matic thingy cost like $2,000, and I was like, who would like buy that and like stuff like that? And then I just randomly bought it, but then like immediately sold it. So yeah, like there was no way I'm buying that. So yeah, and then after some time oh yeah, don't mind what happened to me back there. I accidentally clicked on the green cube, and if you click on it, he'll like fall to like the void. So yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh. So I decided to like work on the outside, and I added in like so much greenery and like a lot of things. And my sister Ellie, she like kind of like helped me out a bit and like told me like what I should like add and like what I should like delete, I guess. So yeah. And she kind of gave me like a few ideas on like things that I should add, and honestly it would actually kind of help me out a little bit on this. So yeah, and not gonna lie, I was adding in so many trees and plants, and like trees and plants are normally like really expensive. So yeah, and also don't mind me going back into the house. I was kind of showing my sister Ellie like how the inside looks like. So yeah, and but yeah. And then my sister Aoi had this like really good idea to like add in these like fairy like thingies, like these like sparkles that's in the sky, and it looked so pretty. Now it might be like a little hard to see, but it's still though, and it's like literally so pretty. And then I decided to add like some fog in for no reason, but yeah. But even though I did add it, it actually looked really nice. Like I really liked it like so much. But yeah, and the outside was looking so good. Except for, I kind of liked it better when it was nighttime, because when it's daytime, I feel like the vibe gets kind of ruined. So I changed it back to night. But yeah, and honestly, I just added in like a bunch of random stuff. And honestly, at the end, it made it look so good, and it looked really pretty outside, and like I loved it so much. Okay, so later on, I kind of just started to like add like some tiny decorations inside and add like a few finishing details, and then after I finished all of it, the house was finally complete. Guys, so I finally finished the house. So for the outside, I used a starter house, and that's how like I used the glitch build. So this is what it looks like from the outside, and then when you go in, um okay. Okay, so let's take a look on the outside first, because I did like a lot to the outside. So now as we back out, I'm gonna do a 360 view, and honestly the house is so pretty. Like I really like it like so much. Anyways, here's a 360 view now of the house. Yeah, the back looks really bad, but I tried. But this is how it looks. Okay. And I really actually like this house a lot. I think it actually looks so good. And I decided to add like koala ears on the top of the house. So yeah, well, they're kind of close, right? Like, kind of. But yeah, and then I added in a lot of trees and plants because I wanted to make it look like it was like the jungle. So yeah. Okay, now as we go in, so this is the entryway. I hope it looks nice. I guess it looks okay. I mean, I'm not too much of the fan of the entryway. I was kind of avoiding it for some time, for some reason, but yeah, I mean, I just don't really like it that much, but yeah. And then as we move into the kitchen slash dining room, this is how it looks like. It looks okay, I guess. I mean, I guess it looks pretty good. And yeah, this kind of looking like my first house a bit with like all the green. But yeah, and then in all my other builds, I never added in a washer or dryer. So yeah, so this is the first build where I add a washer and dryer. And then this is the living room. Okay, let's turn on the TV and oh my gosh. Okay, at least it's not that bright, thankfully. So yeah. Okay. And next, I guess I'll do the bathroom. So the bathroom, this is how it looks like. Really nice. And if you guys are wondering that I added in like a door for the bathroom, but like not for like the main entrance and like literally anyone can break in, like literally there's literally like no door, and I'll explain why. And this is because so I kind of just found out how to like add a door and stuff, and you just have to use an arch. But of course, when I was kind of like building the arch, I didn't really want to do anything else because I thought it would kind of affect the house. Plus, like, I really kind of like how like the open space concept. I kind of like it, so yeah, and I kind of want to keep it that way. So then, as we move into my favorite room, this is gonna be like where you sleep. I know when you but yeah, you don't really get much privacy when you sleep. If you got like more privacy when you slept, I guess it would have been a little bit more better and like safer, but yeah. And then there's also a pet bed right here. I don't think in real life that's how koalas sleep, but okay. Anyways, and then last but not least, we have a gaming setup right here. And then you could like go in and like I guess do like whatever you want. So yeah. And like you can game on the so yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have an amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.